going on, y'all? This is No Name Narrator. Coming to you guys tonight. I wanted to touch on something that something that's very crucial, but I feel like is missing from a lot of young men in this day and age, and just men, period. Um, something that man and I can't stress how imperative this is. This is almost like a prerequisite to being a man. Like this is ancient knowledge, if you want to call it that. But the topic is detachment in relationships, and not like it's okay to be in love, or it's okay to love someone, but being in love is something totally different. Being in love is like you're in a hole and you can't see anything around you. Loving someone is affection, it's caring, it's all positive things. But being in love makes you make horrible decisions devoid of logic, and a man's life is based on logic, lived on logic. There's so many things that you have to account for as a man that you're constantly held responsible for and accountable for, that you absolutely have to keep your wits about you and just stay vigilant on. Falling in love is dangerous for a man. Uh, it's in a in a relationship, the way that it should be between a man and a woman is the woman being in love and the man loving the woman. if you if that's the kind of relationship that you opt to have, a monogamous relationship, whether it's a marriage or relationship, or you guys are shacking up or living in or whatever. But this is the thing, fellas. Developing affection is human, but falling in love is flawed. Does Falling in love has never benefited a man ever. There should always be an air of detachment. You should always be ready to walk away at the drop of a hat from a situation if it ever becomes so unfavorable that you feel that you have to do so. Sorry, y'all. I just finished hitting this J, and that shit got me, y'all. I was coughing my lungs out, so I'm still recovering. Figured I'd film this video right when I had the thought, so y'all get the ism fresh. You heard me? But yeah, it's crucial, y'all. Like, even if you look back on things like Buddhism, Hinduism, um, it all talks about detachment, not being attached. Um, Even if y'all, for those of y'all into Eastern philosophy, if you talk about the Tao, the Tao, it says something like the Tao is responsible for all things, but does not lord it or over them, or something like that. I guess what that means is you you are responsible for certain things. You have, like, certain things are yours, certain things are in your care, but you don't obsess over them. You're not pressed over them. Like, you still let them do what they do. If they follow in the case of women, if a woman follows your rules, then she's on your team. If not, let her go. It's fine. It's not. And the thing is, 9 times out of 10, if you are principled enough, disciplined enough to just let a woman go, she will most definitely come back. But that's not something that you can count on, and that's the catch 22. You have to put a woman on ice or let her go to the point where it's like you don't even care if she comes back. uh, but usually that is when she comes back. But it's not gonna be a video that's too long. I'm only at 5 minutes, but just something that's crucial: emotional detachment, not falling in love. You can love something but not be in love with something. Two totally different states. One is human, the other one is flawed madness. Has never, will never benefit a man. Makes men do illogical things. Wars have been started. Empires have crumbled because motherfuckers have chosen to be in love. Well, not chosen, I guess, but this is something that y'all have to stay aware of. Have to stay aware of, regardless of hoes come and go. And y'all have to be aware of the fact that when you guys are dealing with a woman, you guys have to go into the situation being ready to exit at any time. At the minute it gets disrespectful or unfavorable or just not beneficial, you'll have to be ready to cut ties. You'll have to be ready to push Shawty on ice till she gets her mind right. And that's part of what makes a man. Principled, disciplined. When you make a rule for yourself, you don't break it for no one. Scarface said, all I have in this world are my balls and my word, and I don't break it for nobody, and neither should you.